Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
So Mannerheim forced me to stream Umineko. He was trying to like backpedal a bit. Like, oh no, Reddy, please don't, please. And I said, no take backs. You redeem the redeem. So here we are.
Uh,
Hi, Commander.
I only did that because you were like saying, "No, I'll play Umineko at any time." No, I don't. And also, like, there's no chance if I said play Spooky Scary Jump Scare Mansion, you would have played that before. Actually, you probably could have played that tonight, right? If we weren't doing Umineko.
I would have not done it tonight.
Okay, yeah. So you probably wouldn't have been able to play it before Halloween anyway, right?
Probably not. Yeah.
So I guess I don't. That's Umineko was fine then. Umineko is like a Halloween. Oh yeah, I forgot. Umineko does take place in October, and they
Oh
do
yeah.
always say Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
They don't. They actually only started saying it in episode 2, which is weird because it's not like episode 2 takes place any closer to Halloween.
Alright, do we just want to get rolling?
I guess so. Also, okay, so the audio can't be helped, basically. I'll try to turn it up on stream if it's super quiet, but because the way I'm watching local stream it, I certainly can. Hi, Malin.
Oh, Malin is here.
If it's super quiet, I have to turn down Mannerheim and local, and then do some other stuff. Because Discord's stupid and it doesn't separate the stream audio and the voice audio. But yeah, I'm ready whenever.
So, what you think the audio still might be?
No,
not
I was just saying that. Shut the hell up.
They're already arguing about something stupid
Okay.
and pointless before we even started.
Good morning. 12:35 a.m. Good morning. Good morning.
Are you reading
Please
it?
enjoy this new game by the new game master. A new game master at your leisure. However, the game has already reached a climax. The culprit has been cornered and there's nothing left to do but await at the final checkmate. But for that very reason, there must be something for you to spot looking down on it from afar. The difficulty is fairly easy. What could possibly deceive you after all this time?
For some reason there must be something.
Yeah, there's nothing left to do. That's why there's 4 episodes left.
This is the end, protagonist, but there's still like an hour left in the movie. It's like I don't think he's gonna die right there.
Unless it's Bahubali.
I wasn't thinking. I was thinking this would be a very low effort stream, but are we gonna be like reading? No, that wouldn't make sense. It's already voice acted.
Yeah,
But the thing is, it's in
English,
Japanese, so
would it be weird if for every line we have to let them speak
no,
in
I'm
Japanese?
content with
then
letting
we read
them speak in Japanese and then us just talking about other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just talking over them, talking about food and stuff.
Yeah. Godspeed, Malin. This story is very obviously fictional and fantastic in nature.
Very obviously.
Any
It almost sounds
resemblance
like
is entirely coincidental.
it's not fictional the way it's like. It's totally fictional. Trust me.
Back again.
Very echoey.
殺したらそなたが歪めるだろうその表情が楽しいからの他に何の理由が必要なのか
Wait, okay, I pressed like 2? What? I was just looking at the controls. Shouldn't auto... I'm sorry. Where are the controls?
Where are the controls for this visual novel?
Should I press A for auto?
You were just looking at the controls, shouldn't you know?
Yeah, I should, but I don't. Okay, A seemed to work.
Classic Beatrice.
ほら目をつぶらずにちゃんと
Hell yeah,
見ろよ
dude.
This is such Umineko.
Yeah, this is like as Umineko can get. Look, look! It's magic. Magic, it's furniture.
Look, it's magic.
Now we need it. Oh!
Hoda. This is such toxic yaoi. Badola.
So this does not seem familiar, right? This is like
No.
not what it seems like.
This is like starting completely differently than how the 4th episode ended.
But is this like the end of episode 2?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
maybe
what I
it's
was
like
thinking.
going through them.
Yeah.
No, wait, wouldn't this be the end of episode 3?
This is the one where she was like tricking him into
Yeah.
saying
But it's
nothing,
weird because
right?
she was in the like butler outfit.
Yeah, and that was episode 2. And then
Yeah,
this
that's
is
right.
episode 3.
Yeah.
Thank you for the recap episode, Umineko.
Your recap, sir?
How long did it take between the end of the question arc and the first episode of the answer arc?
What do you mean?
Like when this was
Oh,
releasing?
I have no idea.
Because I wonder if like maybe it's almost like
That lonely
You know.
tone was the desolate sound of the wind blowing by. The gleaming rose petals on those bushes were all golden. I guess I'll read this. The cloud of gold butterflies that had once danced through this golden rose garden like fluttering rose petals was no longer anywhere to be seen. The master of the Golden Land is the Golden Witch, Beatrice. She might be called inhuman and cruel, inhumane rather, arrogant and outrageous, or perhaps naive and simple. That laugh of hers, which lost its grace more and more the longer it continued, could no longer be heard. I don't think it ever had any grace. The Golden Witch, Beatrice, Beatrice, sat like a doll, resting in a deck chair, adorned as beautifully as the Golden Rose Garden itself. She wasn't relaxing there. She dead? Her eyes were empty. Didn't respond to any questions. Even so, she was not permitted to sleep. Beatrice sat like a doll. Her hair was down, and Virgilia was carefully tending to it with a comb. Usually Bito would surely have spent this time complaining about this and that regarding her hairstyle. However, she made no response, showed no reaction, so it really only looked like Virgilia was combing the golden hair of a large doll. There was a table alongside them. So what, is this just right after the end of episode 4?
That's what it's feeling like.
On it sat a chessboard, along with a jumble of black and white pieces, locked in a closely fought battle. Oh my god, it's like Go.
It's like
Seventh Seal?
yeah.
However, this setup looks somehow different from normal chess. Sorry, I didn't watch that. Maybe the game was similar, though not identical. On the other side, sitting back in his chair as he contemplated his next move, was a young man. No, perhaps it wasn't his next move he contemplated. Every once in a while, he would change the positions of the pieces, reconsidering the situation after every change. Is he flipping the chessboard? Maybe he was
Yeah.
reconstructing previous games, trying to discover the thought process behind the moves that had been made.
That's kind of what first came to mind. But he's gonna be literally flipping the chessboard.
Yeah. In the past, Kinzo, the Ushirimio family head, once said that learning chessboard arrangements was like taking a journey through the thoughts of the old masters. Ushirimio Battler was on a journey, a search for the thought process that had led the Golden Witch to create this arrangement and make these moves.
Yeah, I don't want to like criticize. I'm definitely not criticizing you. It makes me feel better that like, you know, I was talking about that, inserting like
Yeah.
adjectives and stuff. Like, I do that
just
all the
feels
time, and I never
supernatural.
realized it. Yeah.
Battler took a black piece that should have been moved forward and returned it to its original place, sighing deeply. Battler's pieces were white. However, on this chessboard, the black encampment was on Battler's side.
Because he flipped it.
He was reconstructing that arrangement, trying to play Bito's role. Even Battler didn't expect that Bito would respond to that statement. Or rather, he was pretending to talk to himself, thinking there might still be some chance of her responding.
Look at his little face.
Yeah. Oh my god, hi
What?
Bito!
Who are you?
Pretty cute.
She looks like a kid on picture day.
Oh yeah. Bito's eyes reflected
this is-
nothing.
Virgilia combed her hair, so she looks like this.
Yeah. And her mouth told nothing. A little pout. After begging him to kill her, the Golden Witch had become a corpse that had given up on life. Okay, so yeah, it's just right after. She wasn't sleeping. She couldn't step down from this game, and was therefore forbidden sleep. Those words must have reached her ears. However, they probably hadn't reached her heart. She heard, but didn't listen. Golden Witch would not sneer at Battler's moves, nor would she praise them or belittle them. By now, Beatrice was nothing more than a living doll. Even so, she would glance at him every once in a while. It would be an empty glance, but a glance nonetheless. Is this on auto, or are you pressing it?
Half and half, kind of, because every time I press a key, it cancels the auto. And like, if I can tell that you're reading, like, if you need more time to catch up, then I'll, you know, cancel it and wait.
Okay.
But mostly on auto.
Okay. Sometimes she would seem to make some sort of gesture, or even move her lips. However, her movements never managed to communicate anything to Battler.
どうやったらこの局面でこの指し手になるわけだ。わけがわからねえんだよ。お前の指し手はよ。
So, is he
ベアと
just
バト
thinking,
ル君が話しかけていますよ。
so like, okay, it's like, okay, I basically won, and now I'm just trying to figure out why you did XYZ?
Yeah, that it kind of sounds like, yeah, he's like trying to figure out what her actual role is. By like, why would she make this or that move?
But it's weird because at the end of episode 4, we, the audience, know that apparently Battler did not actually do that good of a job.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he still kind of won against Beatrice admitted defeat, right?
Yeah, like she just gave up, basically.
So yeah, I don't know. I guess he did win.
なんとか言えよ。クスクスとかゲラゲラとか。いつ
Whiskus.
もの黄色い笑いでいいから。
Can you believe it? That shrill laugh of Bito's will never be heard again. What? No way. However, even if she couldn't answer, his voice surely reached her. That was what Battler believed as he said those words. So he said it again.
Classic Umineko dialogue.
どうやったらこの局面でこの指し手にな
He
るわけ
just
だ。
said
わけ
it
がわ
again.
からねえぜ。
And
お前
again.
の指し手はよ。
And again.
この子の考えることはわけがわかりませんか？
This child is thinking. Virgilia answered in her disciple's stead. Up to this point, she had done her best to avoid speaking for Beetle. After all, there was a chance that Beetle would respond in some way, and Virgilia didn't want to be the one to steal that chance. So Battler was going to have to bear with this silence. Until Beetle herself answered. Virgilia could no longer bear to watch Battler like this. Besides, Battler also wanted to hear what Virgilia had to say. He believed that conversation would reach Bito's heart.
ああ、さっぱりだな。ベアとの立場になって、こうして駒を動かせば動かすほどにわからなくなる。
A serial murder following an epitaph. With that as a victory condition, I tried reconstructing the games from the witch's side. But I never ended up making the moves Bito did. In those games, I could find several incomprehensible moves that clearly worked against that victory condition.
さっぱりわからねえ。こいつの思考を探る旅路はあまりに険しすぎるぜ。
でもあなたは投げ出さないのですね。
ああ、約束した。
Kill me. Let me die.
俺はこいつを安らかに死なせてやる。
Oh, okay, so he's trying to kill her
そしてそれは
thoroughly.
俺にしかできない。
Bito's right ankle is bound with a heavy, cold steel shackle. It wasn't tied to anything, so it didn't restrict her movement. However, it symbolized restriction. Okay. No shit. It was a visualization of the bonds that prevented her from leaving the game until she either won or lost. And the shackle was probably hurting her. The mercilessly cold shackle tormented her over and over inside her waking dream. So, there was never any sign of relief in her empty expression. Her eyelids would sometimes tremble like she was having a nightmare, and every once in a while she would let out a pained gasp. Unless I win, Ito will never be released from the curse that prevents her from sleeping peacefully.
良いのですか。第5のゲームはもう始まっているようですよ。
The fifth game, Pog.
興味ね。
Why should I take part in any game unless Bito is my opponent? If that's the only alternative, then it's a much better use of my time to reconstruct previous games while taking a journey in search of Bito's thought process.
Why does he love Beatrice so much?
Because he's gay for her! and her big boobs.
But she murders and tortures his family over.
You wouldn't get it, okay? You're not a looper.
Yeah, maybe he's actually like, if you count up the seconds he's been here, he's actually been here like 20 years, and so he just developed an attachment to her.
Lambda Delta Game Master.
Lambda who?
I've got nothing but objections. There's my goat. Okay, by the way.
You two are kind of twinning on stream.
By the way, oh yeah, true. By the way, your audio's messed up.
In what?
It's
Is it
staticky.
like buzzing?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Isn't this the last bit feeling game over for her? Yeah, kinda true, Burn. Kinda true, my goat.
Wait. Do you mean my mic audio or the game audio?
Game
No,
audio.
game.
That's bad.
Yeah. Didn't you fix this, sir?
Yeah. How do I fix it again?
I don't know, sir. It's your problem. Your solution.
In the past, it would go away on its own after a little bit. It might.
Yeah.
Maybe it's already gone. Oh, it's certainly not gone.
Not
Should I just
also,
try ending the stream and restarting it?
perchance.
What's that for? To restart my stream. Phil,
I get
Jake
it.
and Josh reference. Seems better.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think she's kind of lost the will to fight. Ito is lying down on a deck chair. It was almost like
Oh,
she was
sorry.
sleeping. However, she wasn't sleeping. Kills you.
I'm starting to get the feeling that Bito looks like she's sleeping but isn't sleeping, and looks like a living doll.
And she wasn't awake either. She was nothing more than a living doll that had given up on victory, who had asked Battler to perform her last rites, who had surrendered everything. Of course, if everyone just sat around, the next game, the 5th game, would never be made ready. There shouldn't be a 5th game. Duh! The Land of Delta had succeeded Bito as the next game master and announced that she'd prepare the next game.
ふざけるな。
Who's
これは俺とベアとのゲームだぞ。お前ら、どこの誰か知らねえが、勝手に話を進めるんじゃねえ。
What?
Does he not know who these two are?
Like, he
I
kinda...
remember having this conversation before where it was like, I swear he met them before, and then they showed up, and he was like,
And he was like,
who are
had been
you?
introduced, yeah.
So we were like wondering if he's like, if there is looping going on where he's not remembering stuff between loops, which would be crazy.
Or
'Cause-
if it's told in non-chronological, like,
Oh yeah, but maybe that'd be silly though, because we know this is the 5th game, and there's been, 4 games before this. He knows
And
this is
also,
the
if it-
5th
They
game.
did just explicitly say the 5th game.
Yeah,
and also if it was told in non-chronological order, they should still only be introduced once.
and
Oh yeah,
like
you would.
Burn Castle literally looks in the camera and is like Mipa, and it's like, come on, Battler, fight on, Nanadesu.
Yeah, I remember that.
So why is he like, who the F are you? It's like, okay, maybe that's still a reasonable thing to say, because they haven't introduced themselves really, have they?
It's because
In the sense of-
we're the other battler, the second battler theory.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
us.
Oh yeah, the bigger battler.
Yeah.
theory.
どうすんのベル受けるの受けないの
Burn has no
Look at her
reason to accept
face.
that.
いいわ
Okay.
あんたが引き継ぎなさい
Okay.
なんだと、ふざけるな。お前ら何者か知らねえが。俺とベアを
Okay.
無視して勝手に話
He
を
just
進
had
め
to
るんじゃ
say
ね
it
え。
again. Okay.
落ち着きなさいよ確かにプレイヤーが変われば察しても変わるあんたにとっては戸惑うことも多いかもしれないけどそれでも大きなヒントになりうるでしょ
知らねえよ。
Iraneo.
勝手なこと言って仕切ってんじゃねえ。
ベアとのゲームを4つも繰り返して何もわからないんでしょ
Once again, explicit.
ならプレイヤーが変わるのは大きなヒントになると思うけれど
大きなお世話だ。これはベアトが用意し、俺を対戦相手に指定した俺たちのゲームだ。どこから湧いてきたのかもしれないお前らにかき回されるのはごめんだ。
なら
Go crawl back into whatever
次の
deep
準備を
dank
させて
hole you crawled out of.
You don't talk to my goat like that.
できる
I'm sorry.
ベアトはしばらく起きねえよ。それに新しいゲームなんて必要ねえ。あいつがこれまでに出題してきた4つのゲームの譜面だけで十分だ。
Wait, yeah. Shouldn't Battler be saying like, "Didn't I win"?
Yeah. But I guess
仮に第5のゲームがあるとしても、それはベアトが出題し、俺に挑むものだけで
it's
十
starting
分だ。
to crackle again.
Why?
Maybe the victory condition for everything to truly end is for Battler to just actually say the solution to every mystery, which he still, I think, can't entirely do.
Yeah. But it seemed like that was never like. It doesn't seem like that was laid out as something he needed to do. It seemed like he always just had to lay out, specific enough that it's an explanation that doesn't rely on magic or witches, right?
Yeah, but like, he doesn't know who Beto is, right?
Yeah, but why does that matter if he can explain it without magic?
But he can't.
I don't know. Is that true?
I don't think so.
What can he? How does not knowing, like, somebody shoots somebody in the street and gets away with it. I don't know who the murderer is, but if the game is try and come up with an explanation that doesn't rely on magic, and I just say they used a firearm, shot that person, and then rode away on a bike really quickly, I've completely done one in terms of it coming up with an explanation that doesn't rely on magic, right? Regardless of not knowing who the culprit is or
I guess,
who
but I'm
some
pretty
third
sure
party is.
it was to figure out the. Actually, no, I don't know. I don't know. I need to rewatch episode 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
kind
don't
of.
think it was.
It's been so long, but yeah.
Because he's allowed stupid stuff, like, at the end of, like,
Small bomb.
small bombs. Even though we know that's not the answer.
Oh, so tell me if it crackles.
Okay.
お前らには何の関係もない。
Oops.
Battler couldn't hide his irritation at the two witches called Lambda, Delta, and Burn Castle.
Hold on, what was that? There's absolutely no reason for you to hit a button. Okay.
Who had shown up well after the game started and who are now trying to take charge on their own. Well, after the game start, but they were there at the beginning. Looked like these witches were even higher ranked than
weren't.
Beto. Yes, they were.
No, they weren't.
They literally show up in the tea party of the first episode.
So that's not at the very beginning.
Well, but it's not well after.
Well, the game started and then they didn't show up until the end of the first game, so
And I'm
I
sure,
would say
like,
that's well after the game started.
I'm quite sure they were already involved before the game started. We just hadn't
but they
seen
didn't
them.
show up.
Yeah. Looked like these witches were even higher ranked than Beto. So high, in fact, that even Beto's teacher, Virgilia, couldn't even come close. Battler had the feeling he'd seen these two several times before, yet he keeps fucking saying. However, this is the first time he'd known their names and spoken to them directly. That's a lie! Stop lying, Battler!
Yeah. Something crazy.
デートを起こせず、あんたに次のゲームを準備もできない。だから私が次のゲームを用意するわけ。私たちはね、いつ正気を取り戻すかもわからない
I think it's about to start
い
calling.
つまでも付き合って
Oh,
られ
yeah.
るほど
Yep.
気が長い。
How do I fix this?
I don't know.
I looked it up on Google. I can. So if I just instantly start and or restart.
Yeah, it seems like it's fine, yeah.
Okay, well at least I mean.
If
that's
you just
quick
do
to
it really fast, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
退屈はごめんなの。イライラするほどに。
Really
お前
ticks me
が退
off.
屈がろうが。
What did
俺
she
たちは
say?
知ったことじゃねえ。
I don't
She
like
doesn't like
boredom, it
boredom.
really ticks me off.
Okay.
この
Look at her
パーフェクト
fangs.
なラムダデルタ様に任せなさい。
Perfect.
Perfecto.
私がゲームマスターを引き継ぐ。大丈夫よ。あんまり絶対完璧にはプレイしないわよ。
Don't worry.
ベアトっぽく、わけのわかんないフェイクや尻尾、ボーナスヒントをいっぱい用意してあげる。
I don't know. The start menu said this was fairly easy.
Well, you have to, Lambda Delta is like R-worded, right?
Yeah,
So.
that's what I'm saying.
ベアトの世界をより理解するための大きなヒントにしてあげるわよ。
Oh, okay.
Evil laughter.
Letting my voiceless emotions explode, I slammed the table hard. The two witches didn't flinch at all. One grinned. The other looked indifferent, as though nothing had happened. I wonder which one that was.
Bonus point, yeah. Bonus points to Oregon's like which one looked indifferent and which one grinned.
The two of them just stared at me silently, as though they were reproaching me.
Nani?
Nani?
Look at her face.
Yeah.
She looks high.
あんたは私による第5のゲームを降りる
Lambda
気だ
Delta does not get
それ
high.
って不先輩
I lost by
バト
default.
ラは降りないわよ。もちろん第5のゲームにも参加するわ。
勝手に決めるんじゃねえ。お前らに俺は付き合わない。知ったことじゃない。
You can't say that.
ならやっぱり不先輩ってことよね。このゲームは魔女側の勝ち。人間は屈服ってことでお開きでいいかしら。
降りるなら不先輩でゲーム終了だけどいいの？
But didn't
た
he
った一
win?
人残された妹が。無限の世界のすべてでたどる不幸な記
Why
憶
did they
を確
wait
定させ
to
たいの
voice it on the
そ
last
れも
line?
選択よ。
When Burncastle mentioned Anje, Battler's expression changed instantly.
てめえ、エンジェのことを気安く口にするんじゃねえ。
あなたにこの私、奇跡の魔女、ベルンカ
Actually, wait, yeah, wasn't Burncastle... Actually, no. Did Burncastle not be in... Was she not in the same room when Anje was introduced
奇跡の余地が残されてるのよ。
to Battler?
I don't. She very well could have been.
Yeah, I don't recall.
I feel like we're gonna be saying that a lot.
I feel like, as she was being introduced, Burncastle was, like, whispering to Beatrice, saying, like, don't say her name.
Yeah, that does seem right.
あなたが自らそれを捨てて、エンジェの無限の未来、すべてを不幸なものに確定するのもまた、私には一興だけれど。
Miracle. I vaguely understood what she was saying. Until I win in Bito's game, I'll remain trapped in this bizarre world. And if I abandon that victory, then most certainly, my parents and I will never return to Anje. For Anje's sake, even though I know that the witches are toying with me, I must keep on fighting.
くそ。
なに？その不満そうな顔。自分の妹をグズグズのひき肉にされた怒り、もう忘れちゃったの？プチプチブチブチ。無数の焼けたペンチで引きちぎって、細切れにしていくあの光景。
I don't remember the red hot pliers.
Yeah.
I thought she just like evaporated basically. Like she just like
No, it was definitely.
or not
more
evaporated,
gruesome.
but like it was like a magical force that like was not like physical in any way. It was just like she was just getting like obliterated.
She was being like eaten, like
Yeah, but not like
slowly.
yeah. I don't know why she's mentoring pliers. Oh.
Restart.
Yeah. And my goat is so cute.
There needs to be a way to fix this more.
Burncastle
Permanently.
pointed the palm of her right hand upward, and as she did, a pale light gathered there, and some kind of blue glowing crystal appeared there. Oh my god, is it a kakera? A scene was reflected on its sharp surface.
It's is that a fragment?
Yeah. It wasn't the scene of whatever, because local hates me. It wasn't the scene that surrounded them now.
Can you calm down, sir?
If you look deep into that crystal, that fragment, kakera, then you would probably learn what was reflected on there. Oh yeah, dude. If you stared at it, then you'd surely see the end Anje finally reached, after waiting 12 years and giving up everything for the sake of her beloved brother. The scene of her death throes, as her entire body was torn to bits while she still lived. What? Oh wait. Does she just get tortured by the whoever was chasing after her? Was it
Oh yeah, maybe. Is that what the red pliers meant?
I guess so. Red hot pliers, yeah. What? Who? How was she related to the white-haired girl?
I don't. Is it like her? No, that doesn't make sense.
Cause yeah, she can't be an Ushiromiya.
Yeah, she's like her aunt or something. But
Oh
so
wait, is
sad.
it Is it no wait. No, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. But I'm pretty sure she's part of Tokyo.
Yeah, because what's the guy's name? From
Okanagi,
Higurashi was there. Yeah.
and then the other guy that people like apparently, even though he like is just some guy.
I don't remember.
He's also on Tokyo, but he's like a good guy, I guess, or something. I think he's in Tokyo.
Dude, remember the mercenary special forces?
Yeah, I was thinking of him.
I hate that guy.
I was in the French Foreign Legion, but I was too cool for them, so then I joined the,
I think that's the guy I'm talking about.
JSD. He's not. Oh. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I thought you meant somebody from Higurashi as well.
I think he is. I think he does show up briefly in Higurashi as well.
No.
I think he does.
No.
But anyway, yeah, that guy. So anyway, yeah. So I guess that's what you meant. Yeah, that she gets like freaking obliterated. Oh, and maybe that's just what like when she was clinging to Battler's back and she was dying. Maybe that was just like what happened in real life, basically.
Oh. Yeah, could be.
Okay,
I don't remember. Was the last of what we saw of Anjay in the real world her on the cliff?
I thought it was. Oh wait, no. Maybe, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
I remember her on the boat, and then she gets to the island, and then what's her name's waiting for her there. And then I forget exactly what happens right after that. Without thinking, grabbed her collar, but as soon as he touched the wit that which made up her form, it disappeared like foam on the waves. Then, as naturally as though she'd been there from the beginning, oh my god. Burncastle is leaning against a distant wall. It's doing it again. Her smug face. Look at her. Look at my goat. She's so cute. This will become okay.
I don't get it. Is a fragment in a definite reality? I thought fragments were just like parallel universes.
Yeah. So they all are like a universe, but I guess whatever.
I guess a definite
Castle,
reality. Would a definite reality just mean every fragment? This is like a canon event.
I guess so. Yeah.
In every fragment.
Yeah. I guess the Rokenjima incident is a canon event, but not the outcome of the Rokenjima incident.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
So,
also, only Burncastle can really hop between fragments, so whatever future he ends up in that isn't the ideal one will be a definite reality.
So does that mean that there's like some level of reality, like we were talking about how it's like it's messed up that like regardless of what happens in the other ones, like in this or that universe, this or that still happened. But maybe it's not as bad if like fragments are a level of reality below a definite reality.
In that maybe fixing, like, for instance, what happens in Higurashi, like, will make something a more definite reality
Yeah.
that is shared across fragments.
I think basically Rika and Vernon Castle just don't care about the other fragments.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
But
That
I'm
makes
pretty
me feel
sure
like the
they're
whole
all their own
story doesn't
worlds.
matter.
So like whatever. Yeah, there's like however many Anjes that are just, you know, waiting
I mean, like,
for
maybe I
their
should,
brother. And then she dies.
like, there's no reason that doesn't mean it doesn't matter, because, how do you word it? It's like what we always say, like, Schindler didn't save that many Jews compared to how many Jews died in the Holocaust, but he still did an exceptionally good thing by saving like hundreds of Jews. You know, that's like a lot of lives, or however many he saved. Maybe it was even
But
more than
shouldn't
that.
but yeah, it's but the thing is it's not like Rika is continually traveling between fragments to fix different fragments. She finds one
Yeah.
that she succeeds in and then is like, okay, I did it.
Yeah. And I mean
Like nobody cares about the Sadako or the what's his name? I can't remember. Keiichi in like the other
Keiichi.
universe or whatever. They can get tortured to death for all I care.
Yeah. Which I think is basically fair enough.
I don't know.
What okay,
It's hard
what
to
is she
say.
supposed to do?
I think if she has the power to
She
travel to
doesn't.
other fragments, she almost does have a moral obligation to try and help people.
That's like the whole point of the OVA is that she can't just travel freely between all of these worlds.
I don't really know what you mean. In the OVA,
The OVA where it's like the
she gets
perfect
to make a
world.
choice
Yeah.
to leave or not, right?
Yeah.
So she can make a choice to leave or not.
In that one instance, she can make a choice, but it's like it's basically just she's just rolling a die every time she dies. And
I
it's like,
guess.
so to travel to another world, she has to kill herself first of all, and then also it's like whatever.
So, I mean, she can kill herself to travel between
Yeah, okay, but
fragments.
what
And killing herself isn't that big of a deal if she just respawns.
yeah. But I mean also it was becoming a big deal towards the end of it. Because Hanya was like, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah, I guess.
I just feel like it's not treated at all like those other realities
Yeah.
are real. When she finds one that fixes it, it's treated as like,
The good
okay, all my friends are
music starts
saved and
playing,
whatever.
and
Yeah.
everybody's happy.
And it's like, okay, well, is that not reasonable?
No, not
I mean,
really.
not
I'm saying there's
really.
still like infinite universe out there where Keiichi gets tortured to death and Sadako gets abused and
It's like
killed and whatever.
it's like if a
And those are
Holocaust
just as
movie
real as the one she's in that they succeed.
if a Holocaust movie ended with like a guy was friends with a Jew and he saved that Jew from a concentration camp, but in the background there's still 10,000 Jews being killed. It wouldn't play like happy music as they walk away from the concentration camp, right? It might be like this was his mission and he succeeded. Despite how horrible the world is, he found some solace in it. Like it could end like that and have some amount of happiness, but it wouldn't be like, "Yay, we did it." You know?
Uh mm, I think it's fine to say yay we did it after
Do
the
you
events
think
of Higurashi.
okay, but like in the Holocaust movie, like that would be very odd because they should be cognizant of all the suffering that's still going on. They don't necessarily have to put themselves at risk to try and stop it, but it would seem completely like clashing with the tone if you knew all that suffering was happening and you acted all happy and played happy music and stuff. So in Higurashi, it feels like they are ignoring all the suffering that's still going on and just acting like they solved everything, even though there is so much.
Well, I'm
All the
I'm
other
I'm not even. Yeah, I guess I'm not sure entirely how real the fragments are.
They don't even reference the idea of it
Yeah,
either.
That's what I'm saying. That's kind of my issue, though. You
but it's
can't
like
introduce something like fragments and then just act like it's not that important.
I think to Rika, the idea of okay, I can't. She just literally is incapable of it.
I don't really know. She's incapable of what?
She's incapable of saving all of those other worlds.
Yeah, I know, but once again, like, okay, if you lived next to a death camp in Nazi Germany, you don't have to go in and save every Jew, but you wouldn't dance around and be happy just because you can't do anything about it, right? You'd be like, dang, that stinks. Nothing I can do about it, though, right?
If whatever, like yeah, in the instance of like where you save like however many from the death camps, it's like wow, that was incredibly hard and crazy. I am so happy I succeeded. It's fine for you to be happy that you
Actually, I don't know.
did what
Maybe
you
you are,
could.
right? Yeah, maybe like if you break in and you save a bunch of your friends, you might be like, for a second, I mean, probably you'd think about it a long time, but like, you might be like, dang, it stinks how many people are still out there. But if you get out and all of your friends that you tried to get to escape survive and you all live happily ever after, you'd be like, that was awesome that we actually were able to do that. Like, I thought that there was no chance and we somehow, everything went perfectly and we got out.
Yeah, but what if there's 1,000 million copies of your friends and they all died?
Yeah, see that whatever. Fragments. I kind of don't like introducing parallel universes into fictional stories. Like whatever. The quintessential example is something that I would kind of have to spoil to talk about, so I guess I won't. Also, I can't even remember the name of it right now, so. Okay, do we continue?
I'm ready, yeah.
I hope it starts crackling.
あなたが決めなさい。最愛の妹の未来をどうしたいのかを。
Smugly
I don't remember.
manipulating Battler. Battler's fist shook with anger, but even if he swung them down, he wouldn't be able to hit Burncastle. What?
Is it incest? I don't remember.
I think it is half incest.
Wait, with what? With
Anjay.
with yeah, and Battler?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely like, dang,
Also, there's
you're hot,
also-
right?
Also problematic height gap.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're half related.
I was going to say age gap, but there's some weird timey-wimey
Yeah,
time travel
true.
stuff, right? Where it's like
I think they
She-
basically
sh-
are practically the same age.
she's
No,
like
no,
16
no.
and he's like 18 or something.
Yeah,
What I mean is they're
she's
practically the same age because of timey-wimey
okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
But like when Battler
Yeah,
gets
she's like
back,
9 or something.
Yeah.
Like,
she's like quite a bit younger than Battler. This witch was like a phantom or a cat that wouldn't even let someone pet her if she didn't wish for it. My based cat goat.
she does literally have a cat tail, right?
Yeah.
Or something.
And she was telling the truth. For Anjay's sake, I can't step down from this fight. Even if these unpleasant witches hijack the game board. Oh yeah, wait, can you give me a second? I want to write something.
Yes.
Dude, I feel like we I'm thinking, what would be the way to do it? I'm thinking, like, if we played this game on Twitch the whole time, we'd be able to just rewind and see what we
Oh yeah.
said.
That is true.
Like, what would be another way of doing that? Maybe, like, a Steam replay feature or something? No, but I think you still do have to save those videos. I don't know, but yeah, I'm just
And-
thinking how nice that would be to be able to go back and be like, what exactly did we say here? Or
Mhm.
what did they say here? Like, I know
I'm
that we
thinking
could...
mostly just so that we could be like, I'm pretty sure we called this, and then we could look back
Yeah.
and be like, oh yeah, we did.
Okay, I'm ready.
さすがベルン。脅し方も
Sasuga
えぐいわね。
Baron.
そういうことよ、バトラー。あんたにはゲームを降りることなんて許されてないの。あんたもベアとも私たちの退屈を紛らわせるゲーム版のコマでしかない。あんたのそのわけのわかんない怒りやイラつきさえも私たちには退屈を紛らわす最高のお菓子。まあその程度の怒りじゃ駄菓子程度だけどね。
30円で2枚入ってるカレー味のポテトせんべい程度ね。
Curry flavored potato wafers.
It ain't that funny. Look at their
Yeah.
okay. Lambda Delta's not blue.
Yeah,
Skin,
I was
by the
gonna
way.
comment on that.
But it's weird when I look at the Twitch stream, I don't see the blue. But when I look at my monitor, I see the blue.
I see it on a Twitch stream.
That's really weird, though. I think I guess whatever. 2 different monitors, 2 different color.
Oh, it's on a different monitor?
Yeah.
Okay.
The goat is so cute.
魔女ともね
Welsh people be like,
エンジェのためにも戦いなさい。
look, they look like a thing.
Oh
ベア
yeah.
トのためにもでしょ。
In a way that was admonishing, or perhaps babying, like the headache you get after eating something too sweet. Burncastle tormented Battler and smiled.
Do people get a headache after eating something too sweet?
I think that's like a diabetic attack or something.
I feel like maybe I do now that I'm an old man sometimes. Like,
I'm
I drink a
sometimes an old
soda
man.
and then my head gets like, I wouldn't call it an ache, but it gets like bad.
By now, the host of this tea party, Bito, was absent. The guest witches were already making themselves at home.
どうすんの？後ろ宮バトラー。運命に屈しちゃう？降りちゃいなさいよ。魔女の駒にして遊ばれるなんてもうごめんなんでしょ？ベルンの駒はつらいわよ。きっとあんたもエンジェみたいに使い捨てにされるわよ。
あなたに降りる選択肢は与えてない。妹の未来のために
Keep looping for your family.
私は味方。
Loop.
その未来にたどり着
I'm your
く
ally.
あなたが勝利するまでサポートするわ。私が退屈するまで永遠に。
I can't let her
Burncaster's being
provocation
kind of evil.
and cajolery rile me up. She's
Provocation and cajolery.
Those witches know I get mad easily, and they're trying to take advantage of that. Battler withstood it all, and finally relaxed his clenched fists. My evil goat can't be evil.
第5のゲームとやらが始めたいなら勝手にやればいい。好きにしろ。
好きにするわよ。あれれ、どこ行くのよ。
Even though Battler acknowledged his fifth game, he turned his back on them. Much to Lambda Delta's surprise. That was like a pretty good shocked face.
お前がベアとの代役を務めるってんなら、そこのベルンカステルとかいう魔女が 俺の代役を務めるのも勝手だろ。
What?
道理ね。そうじゃないと
Just like
正解になってしまう。
swap, like literally just like stop. It's not a proxy war anymore. Just they're just
This is like when Brady tried to get,
what?
I don't even remember, Churl to fight as
No,
his champion.
Recare.
Recare?
Okay, no, it would have been like if I got Recare to fight for me and you got Local to fight for Mannerheim.
Yeah. I don't know why you said you, but
Yeah, well, whatever. Because I wasn't speaking to Mannerheim, but
yeah, but you said you, and then you said Local and Mannerheim,
yeah,
which
so
makes it come off as you're not speaking to either of us. So,
oh, whatever.
so yeah, opens a trapdoor beneath you and dissolves you in a pot of hydrochloric acid.
No.
Lol, he got. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't reference things that didn't happen on stream. Yeah. Oh, inside joke, bro.
バトラーはしばらく休憩するそうよ。
Batter says he has a little bit of a
私が
headache.
プレイヤーの代役を務める。それでどう？
Battler needs drinky.
But that's that.
そうし
I
よう
feel like
Good
I'm a little
face.
bit spoiled about how this plays out. Also, when she said you're not just going to ruin this episode 5, I put so much effort into making. That's like episode 5 is like a fourth wall breaker.
Yeah, yeah. Don't call my battler a fool, even though he is. I guess my goat can say that. That's fine.
Yeah, doesn't Lambda Delta love playing with Burncast?
Yeah.
Oh. What was she doing? Where like she was like, oh, how about I build a stone wall around you that's 1,000
Oh yeah, that's right.
kilometers high, and
Yeah,
then she's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
how about you make it 100 feet high, and every day, I don't know, there's something. She did like I get a double the grain of rice every piece of the chessboard type deal.
ラムダデルタ様の超ハイパーでキュートに可愛いエピソード5を一緒に遊びましょ
Hyper and kawaii. Episode 5. Lambda Delta is super and hyper and super cute
ベアトの
kawaii.
作った世界なのよ。世界観ぶち壊しにしてないでしょうね。
This is gonna be a silly episode. Yeah, I'm wondering.
う。私そういうのの空気を読める方なのよ。
I'm waiting for the second goat to show
ちゃ
up.
んとベア
I'm
トっぽい
hoping
世界
they'd be so
で
based if that's this
もっと
episode.
面白い物語に仕上げてみせたわ。
The second goat?
Yeah, the second goat.
I kept thinking that was the same character as Burncast. Oh, I feel like I do
No.
know that there's a character that we haven't seen yet, so...
There's a lot of characters we haven't seen
バ
yet,
ト
I
ラも
think.
休
No
憩
way.
終わ
Thanks
ったら
for
早く戻って
spoiling
く
it.
るの
Yeah,
よ。
I
Oh,
really
wow.
appreciate that, Raddy.
Wow. Okay. Wow. It's crazy that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's crazy because, yeah, I thought that there's like a limited number of people on the island, but I guess if you're just gonna say, oh, there's lots more, then yeah, I should just
Well,
know
whatever.
to abandon that.
I can't even say anything else because you're gonna be like, wow.
Oh, what, you're gonna say, oh, they don't count as toward that, so you're just gonna keep spoiling it?
Me when I
What?
rip your head off and put I draw out a piece of your skull and I put in a little rat in your brain.
Well, you already ripped my head off, so that seems unnecessary.
Yeah. And
見逃すともったいないわよ。ベアトの秘密に迫れるようなボーナスヒントをたっぷり
Bonus
用意
hint.
してるんだから。
Hope it suddenly turns into like Banjo-Kazooie or something. Yeah, you run around and just pick up the collectible. Like they're literally just like floating hints. You pick them up and it's like
that'd be
the
so
real
based.
Beatrice was born in 1972. I guess that would be a little too young, but whatever. 1961.
ちょっと、こらバトラー。
I am
まだ話
worried
聞いてんの？
this is the episode for people who failed the media literacy quiz test. And in parentheses, me. Yeah. And now they're just gonna start making it obvious. They're gonna start answering the questions, perhaps. Some sort of answer arc to follow the questions arc.
because we came up with pretty good theories on some of the specifics, but I feel like we have such a poor grasp on the larger picture and stuff, like who is the culprit, who is Beatrice, what's going on at the end of episode 4 when there's Beatrice and she says, like, remember the promise you made, what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
which I feel like is kind of the more important thing than, like, how do you kill somebody with a spear from a distance?
Yeah. Without answering, Battler disappeared into the darkness. After shrugging and cackling, the witches immediately started playing with the game board they had stolen from Bito.
I hope, like, Broken Jima's gonna be, like, covered in pink walls and
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like completely
I'm guessing-
fantastical.
I'm guessing a bunch of characters are gonna act like really out of character.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
同じゲーム版を使う以上この子にできないことはできませんしかしこの子が
Or maybe they'll act like a standardized version of
Oh yeah.
themselves.
Oh yeah.
What episode was 4? Episode 4 was really funny. Like, odd. It was like, yeah, really weird how odd everyone was being.
As in with, like, the magical sequences or what?
Just like yeah, whenever Battler wasn't on screen, which was like 99% of it, you had like just like really yeah. They basically just every magic sequence was really weird.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
very anime-y
Yeah.
stuff. Or like breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, and
Like
then
the,
we were like saying like it's literally just the shonen anime episode where that Bito is like, bro, don't you love this shit? Come on.
I feel so stupid how I did not get until it was explicitly pointed out. The remember when they were like counting?
flag?
Yeah, the death
Yeah.
flags. Whatever.
やらないこととは何だ。
チェスの道具はチェス
Wanna
で
have
遊
it
ぶ
all?
ために存在しますそれを使ってトランプをすることはできない
See, we had this discussion a lot in the sense of, like, when something is said in red, like, nothing can go through,
Yeah.
nothing can enter the room while the door is locked, and it'd be like, you're telling me you can't bulldoze, you can't, cut a hole in the wall and enter it. It's like, yes, you theoretically could, but not according to the rules of the game. So we can say that cannot happen.
So are they explicitly saying
相手に投げつけてぶつけ
Yeah,
たり
yeah. See, this is like exactly. You could do that,
they're
but it's
not
also
playing chess?
you can't do that in chess.
Yeah.
Like,
That's so. I just remember having that discussion a bunch where it's like it means like in no reality did this happen. Not like the wall is made of a titanium alloy that it makes it like actually impossible. It's just by the rules that are established.
そういう行為をすることも不可能ではありませんしかしそれはチェスに対する冒涜だから
Blasphemy against chess.
やらない
eating your opponent's chess pieces when they're not looking would be blasphemy.
How is she so good?
Hey, dude, has somebody made an Umineko reference? Do you know that meme of like playing chess and my opponent doesn't realize I can see their screen, so
Oh yeah,
I can predict I can see what moves they're making.
Are you saying
or whatever?
the mirror?
As in, that's one of them. As in, there's one where it's like on an airplane. Somebody's playing digital chess, and the person they're playing against is in a row up in front of them, so they can like
Oh.
look over and see them. Where it's like that's literally what Battler is doing. Of it's like I'm gaining an advantage by watching their perspective, even though it's literally the same chessboard. I'm pretty sure people probably just didn't make a meme. They just said that's Umineko or something.
That definitely wouldn't be chess anymore. Vito's eyes seemed to cloud slightly with sadness.
ふざけやがって。これは俺とベアとのゲームだ。他の誰にも冒涜はさせない。
You're the one kinda just like nah. But I guess that's kind of why. I guess whatever. At that time
Hi Renove.
At that time, gold butterflies gathered and Renove appeared, holding a tea set with black tea.
See? Are you guys drinking your black tea like I am?
No.
No.
紅茶のおかわりはいかがですか？
もらえるか。
Yeah, that's right. I forgot these guys are yaoi for each other.
It's kind of
Yeah.
racist in the Northern Lions stream, but it made me laugh when I can't. It doesn't even make any sense. It's just stupid. Okay, but I don't know. They were drinking tea or something and wrote to Empress, and for some reason, a commenter saying, like, don't drink the ocha, Walter. Why? That is not whatever. It doesn't even make any sense.
かしこまりました。いかがですか？お嬢様の思考を探る旅は。
さっぱりだが楽しんでるぜ。
しかし、よろしいのですか？こちらでくつろがれていても。
あの魔女どもが勝手に進めてるゲームのことか。
ええ。先ほど紅茶をお届けに伺った時にはもう第一の番の殺人が起こり、
You don't get to see
その
it?
次の殺人も
What?
起こりそうな気配でした。
No way. We're not gonna see it.
When Vito and I were playing, the game would be paused whenever someone left their seats. However, those witches wouldn't pause that game just because I wasn't around.
ロノウェは奴らのゲームを見たのか？
一部ではございますが。
Why aren't you watching it? You fucking... I want to see it. Ronove lifted the pot high with an elegant gesture as he poured the black tea. After finishing that, he finally spoke. He gave us his impressions of it.
愛がありません。
Did not have love.
Oh my god.
They couldn't see it.
ってなんだ？
これは失礼。女性風に申し上げるとです。
Oh, remember when
だ
this
そ
was
う
before I read the Bible, I guess, when I was saying there's some Bible reference with like without love it cannot be seen. I didn't really I knew that there was some connection to the Bible with it, but I'm only realizing now what it is. Just in Corinthians, Paul talks a lot about like how God is love and like love is this and love is that, and it's all like referring to God in a sense. And I all I know is people say like Umineko does something with that.
Okay.
義理が通らぬと申しましょうか。
I understood what those words meant.
I understood that.
When I met Virgilia's eyes, she shook her head slightly and stared at the floor like, mm-mm-mm.
上辺は大変よくお嬢様のゲームに似せていると思います。しかし根本が大きく異なっています。
それはベアとのゲームのルールに反することなのか？
いいえ、反しません。ラムダデルタ様はお嬢様のゲームのルールを
Okay.
実によく理解なされております。
I was expecting it to be quite silly. Are we gonna see it? No.
Battler stood up. There was no need to make Renove say anymore.
バトラ
ロノウェ、すまない。せっかく入れてもらったけど、紅茶はいらねえぜ。
I need to see
Does he
murder!
need
やは
coffee?
り参られますか。
ああ、
Okay.
俺たちのゲームに部外者はいらない。
These guys weren't even here in the beginning. Yes, they were. Because I've been loafing about, crazier and crazier witches have been introduced. And now they've hijacked this game between me and Beatrice.
取り返さねえとな。ベアとのゲーム版は
He's such an
今は俺
attention
が扱って
seeker.
るはずなんだ。
Yeah, like-
俺が
No, I don't want to play, and storms off, and it's like, they apparently don't care. Okay, I guess I'm going back to play then.
Yeah.
ありがとう。その言葉をこの子に聞かせてやりたかった。
きっと聞こえていますよ。お嬢様はそれにお返事することができないだけです。
Ito lay there silently, like a living doll with dull eyes. That's like the 5th time they said that sentence.
At least, yeah.
The game board she had created herself had been hijacked by incomprehensible people and was being turned into a mess. Oh, boo-hoo. I was designated to be her opponent. Then Bito must have created this game for me. I've got to take it back.
待ってろ。俺が
Like, you're such a man, bro.
There's, Why are you falling for her charms again, Battler?
She's not even doing anything this time. She's just sitting there. Of course, Bito didn't respond in any way. He's attracted to her boobs. Right. He can't respond, and I have to protect it in her place. You're so cool. You're so
行っ
manly.
てくるぜ。バルギリア、ロノエ、黄金の眠り姫の面倒を頼むぜ。
But it's so odd. It's just so odd. I kind of like it, but it's very odd the way Battler has formed this alliance with the people that have also kind of helped kill his. I don't remember what was going on in episode 2 with Virgilia. Or wait, was that episode 3?
I think it was episode 3.
No, I think it was just episode 2. No, now I'm confusing it.
I think it was 3.
Which one? Is that that's the one that Beatrice was like getting Battler to fall in love with
Yes.
him or her?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Like, wasn't Virgilia in on it? And,
Yeah.
like, helping.
Yeah.
So why is he like?
Because he's stupid.
Well, also just like Beatrice like peels the skin off his family and turns them into hamburger and then resurrects them to do it again and again 1,000 times.
He thought it was funny. He thought it was a good bit.
And then he's like, but she's cute. He got used to it, so now he doesn't. That doesn't even like register as doing something bad anymore.
はい、お任せを。
Omakase.
いってらっしゃい。
Like the cool guy, like Virgilia, run away, like look after her while I'm gone. And you're talking to like your kidnappers that have been torturing.
Yeah, he's Stockholmed.
そしてどうかこの子のいないゲームにてこの子の何かを見つけてあげてください。もしそれを見つけることができたなら、たとえこの子が不在であってもあなたはこの子と戦ってくれたことになる。
そうだよ。
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's stop. It's stop. It's doing the thing. I said stop. Can you replay the audio? Wait, can you?
I'm not sure I can.
It's over, bro. Let's go and let's take it
I
back.
feel like there's a way to do it for like the line that you're on, but I don't remember. Oh, maybe tab?
Switch it to Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, same. I'll be right back really quick.
Man, a fresh save.
Feels
Spot.
so good. It's like the first spoonful of peanut butter.
Or yogurt, perhaps.
Or hummus.
Not really. I feel like that's first spoonful of hummus. Isn't it?
Okay. Rainer.
Actually, yeah, peanut butter as well. I think only yogurt. This first spoonful. Really
What?
makes a difference. I'm
But-
sure. I mean,
but
I'm
peanut
sure
butter is. That's what everybody says it with.
No.
It's like the full first spoonful of baked beans out of the can of Bush's.
the can of bushes. A bean in the bush.
Is worth 2 in the generic brand.
Okay, I'm back.
That's true. Oh yeah. So, tab.
What did I just?
You broke it? Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
And let's take it back.
魔女ども待たせたな
Hell yeah.
俺の休憩は終わりだぜ
Right, does it?
Holy!
What?
He
Remember?
he rolled to disbelieve illusion.
Yeah, exactly. As we know, he's like level 10 quadrillion billion infinite trillion anti-magic.
If Beatrice's power was 50 million, then Battler's power was 50 quintillion times
Higher
the amount
than
of stars in the universe plus infinity.
Higher than any god, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah,
I love
they
they-
literally say by the way. That's crazy.
Yeah, like just letting you know he's like insanely powerful. But moving on, it's such a.
Was that also in episode 3?
I want to say yeah. Which like I'm pretty sure
fit.
that was like intentionally
Yeah.
super handy, right?
Yeah.
Like intentionally sounded like bad fan fiction.
I think like that was also just in addition to like trying to butter up Atler.
Yeah.
Then
I
there's-
guess I didn't really think of that. It was like in universe, like everyone's in on it, being like, "This
my
is
God.
so stupid," but we have to
yeah.
like play into Battler's power fantasy.
Then, as though it had been that way since the beginning, it transformed into that smoking room where Battler had fought Pito so many times, in which the two witches had now hijacked.
なにあんた今頃戻ってきたの超遅すぎ
Remember that
もう
time
ゲー
we
ムは2日目どころか
read a bunch of their lines out because the game was muted and we thought like the Tea Party wasn't voiced, so we had to do
Yeah.
the character voices.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
a little fun, but it went on.
Yeah.
It was kind of a lot of effort for how long it took. Yeah.
バトラがいつまでも来ないから私が勝手に進めちゃったわ
Yeah. You even waited for me in the first place.
ベルはあんたよりずーっと頭が冴えてて痛快だったわよね
nah.
うるせえ
Urusei.
大役の魔女どもは引っ込んでろ
別に今から参加しても構わないけどもう出番ないわよ多分
確かにだってもうクライマックスもクライマックス
Climax.
What is this episode going to be?
Yeah. Like, there's no way it's going to be like 20 trillion hours of like the last 5 minutes of this game.
Could it be like they're? This could
Maybe it'll be
possibly
like,
be
we'll
the
just
fifth
start
and
from the
sixth
beginning.
game. But then wouldn't that be the 6th game, and then the episodes would be weird, where episode 7 would be game 8?
Maybe it'll just be like pretend none of this happened. Start
Okay,
from
yeah,
the
maybe
beginning.
We'll say that was episode 4.5.
No, it's just we're doing episode 5 again. That's what it
It's
is.
stupid. Episode 5 again.
What do you mean? Like in golf, if you take a mulligan, it's not.
I don't
Like-
play golf. I don't play golf.
If you're doing if you're playing pig basketball
I don't play with pigs.
and you take a shot and then you go give me a mulligan, it's not like okay, you're on I.5. It's just you go back, you're on I.
Well, I don't see what everyone seems to agree this game is legitimate. So
I'm just saying here's a I just
Okay,
said
okay,
maybe
whatever.
they'll just start
I-
from the
I see.
beginning.
Okay,
なんだと
let's not cry about it, sir. I'm sorry.
いいんじゃない最後の爪くらい見物して
I'm sorry. Let's not cry about it. I'm sorry. Wah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
後ろ見やバトラ
Wah.
も
Oh,
う
I
ほとんどおし
feel
ま
so
いだけど
bad for Fightful when she does
私の
that.
作ったキュートでエレガントなゲームエピソード5 End of the Golden Witch
Can you play that
Holy!
again? Oh, I want to
Holy.
hear it again. End of the Golden
Reload the
Witch.
save.
Wait.
Pull it back.
Wait, I think it just paused the game for me.
What? Oh wait,
That's
oh,
crazy.
so we can see where the game is. Okay.
Oh.
That's
Ay,
fine.
ay, ay,
That's
ay,
Kino.
ay, ay.
It's Kino.
But oh my
It's
god.
Kino.
We're
So
gonna
much
have
effort
so
to try
much
and
to
figure
go
out.
through.
Dude, it's Kino. It's Kino. It's Kino.
Hey, that is cool. Oops,
What?
oops,
What
oops.
did you
What's going on?
do? What
I
Go
just
did
back to the
you
save.
do?
Go back to the save. Go back to the save.
I can't pause right now. Maybe I
Fix
even
it.
fix it now.
Okay, can you freaking fix it now?
No, I can't.
Oh my
Nah.
god, you ruined it.
Oh, that's me right now. You ruined Kino.
That's me right now.
Okay. Oh my god.
Can you calm down? Like, for real, guys. Calm down.
Episode 5
Okay, sick.
Oh, it saves here, so we get to hear it again.
Awesome.
See, aren't you happy now? Aren't you happy?
End of the Golden Witch.
That's pretty Kino.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. Her corpse was found in the cousin's room on the second floor of the guest house. The cause of death is unknown. Neck was sliced open by a sharp blade. Wound was deep enough that anyone could easily confirm her death with absolute certainty. Absolute certainty. Okay. Alright, let me start writing stuff down.
Oh, yeah.
Demon Stake. Okay, so Jessica probably was not one of the first 6. Oh, wait. No, there's only 6. Then where was the stake in her? Or are there only 5 stakes in the first murder?
Oh, yeah. As in, wait, I actually don't remember. Are there normally stakes in the?
The first 6 need
Seems
a
like
stake.
George is the only one with a stake. Or wait, not
No.
George.
It's fun. Yeah, we always think of
Hideyoshi is so much
Actually,
more
wait,
of
no,
a
wait, no.
George than George.
I agree.
No, wait. No, the first 6 I think don't need.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Jessica was part of the first murder. Okay, so this is wait, you go to tips. We don't have the thing anymore, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love after like episode 2, they just stopped putting anything in the tip screen.
That's so cool. I want to see the epitaph. Corpse was found in the waiting room on the first floor of the mansion. The cause of death is unknown, but his neck was sliced open by a sharp blade. It was deep enough that anyone. Okay, so it's just the same as Jessica's.
Seems like a lot of.
Okay. Okay, so
So
they all were in the cousins.
Hideyoshi is the
except-
odd one
Hideyoshi
out.
is the only. Yeah.
Hold on. So Jessica, George, Maria.
Oh wait, so
Rosa,
what room were the rest found in? Cousins.
Second
Okay, so
floor
they
of
were
the
all in the cousins' room, other than Hideyoshi.
What's the old guy's name again?
What old guy?
Genji. And wait, what's not Rosa?
Oh wait. No,
Where is
this
it?
is different. He was
Oh,
in the
yeah,
servant waiting room.
Okay.
Wait, let me just double check. Second floor of the guest house. Second floor of the guest house. Oh wait, cousin's room. Second floor of the guest house. Cousin's room. Second floor of the guest house. Cousin's room. Second floor. Cousin's room. Okay.
Next slash second floor cousin. Genji. Okay, and then Hideyoshi. Pivot reach as far as long. That's oddly specific for these. Oh wait, because he was laying face down on the bed, it's unthinkable that this was a suicide. Okay, alright. So seems to me from the like what we're gonna see in a second, that the flash throughs, it seemed like what's her name? Girl top middle. Look,
Natsui?
Natsuhi. It seemed like Natsuhi might be getting framed or whatever. It's like getting accused, perchance.
Or possibly she's the one throwing out accusations.
Wait, can you click on cross?
I'll be back in a minute. Keep theorizing.
Okay.
Can I what?
Can you click on cross? Can you click on Battler? Am I just misremembering, or are these different than the first episode, the first games?
Wait. You might be. Wasn't Battler wearing an upside down cross?
Oh
Or a
yeah.
cross or something?
Oh wait, well that's on his zipper. Go back to it. Yeah, it's on his zipper. But
Oh, wait,
I
yeah,
mean,
it is there. Okay.
I mean the bios.
Oh. Yeah, wait. I don't know.
Because I feel
don't
like they're all
remember it
talking about the
mentioning-
conference in specifically in this. I feel like that was not the case previously.
I feel like it could have mentioned. For me, it's. I don't remember it mentioning he went to live with his grandparents on his mother's side. I don't remember it mentioning that specifically.
Like
I feel like it's very likely. I'm just forgetting what the bio was.
like okay, if you go to Nazi, he's like, why would it say she was in charge of preparing everything for the conference? I feel like that was never mentioned before.
Did my little Sherlock
yeah,
figure anything out?
We're
Yeah,
talking.
are these bios differently?
This one seems the same, I think.
Yeah. I agree. Is this different?
I feel like
don't-
this is different. I feel like the first paragraph
Yeah.
is not.
Did they? Maybe I'm just stupid. Did they used to mention Asumu by name in his?
That's kind of what
bio?
I'm wondering. I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
think so. What's the doctor guy say?
I didn't realize he was so green.
I think this is the same.
I can't remember. It definitely could be the same. I don't.
Hmm. Can you go to the witch's side now?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I feel like this is quite a bit different. Yeah, this is definitely different.
Did Battler used to be here?
No. Man designated to be Vito's opponent in the first 4 games. In the 5th game, he is displeased that Lambda Delta has taken over his Game Master, so he does not participate as a player. Like, what's this golden line? Okay.
The golden lineage.
The Witch of Miracles, my goat. Also known as the witch
Your
that...
little cat tail.
Oh, yeah. Also known as the witch who knows that miracles don't occur. In the 5th game, she participates as a player in opposition to Bito. However, from the very beginning, her aim has been to deny the illusion of the witch. Her only goal is to crush Bito and her world as a way to stave off boredom. Though she does deny the illusion of the witch, she is no ally of battlers. Oh. But,
I feel like she has to be.
she said she's an ally of battler. What? Michael wouldn't lie.
Wait, did we used to... Her specialty is hiding keys in bags during... Oh, that's funny. Like,
Oh, yeah.
so
yeah.
when you're trying to get out the door in the morning,
She's a-
you can't find a key or bag.
I like the... I feel like it's Junji Ito a bit. Whatever. He has like a comic where like it's like a little goblin that's like stealing shit. And it's like
It's called a manga.
shut up.
I'm sorry, I was just making a little joke.
I think she should be the one that's responsible for losing socks in the dryer.
Oh yeah.
Gap's outfit is too much. It's
Yeah.
It's too out there.
Yeah. I think this is the same. Go to Lambda. In the place of Bito, who stepped down from the position of Game Master in the 4th game, Lambda Delta serves as the new Game Master in the 5th game. Therefore, it is expected that, while the 5th game may be quite similar to the previous ones, there will be differences. She hates boredom as much as Burncastle, and depending on the situation, she may become either an enemy or an ally to Bito or Burn.
Like, did they used to have all... They must have, but it's just...
I'm
guess
pretty
it's
sure
just
they
that
had these, yeah.
I did not record this down mentally at all. Like, wait, did we used to know that Lucifer is secretly aware that she's the least talented?
I think so. Because, like, this is, like, where you learn, like, that this is where, like, their characterization is, basically. Like, all their gay little bits.
Did you see that crazy roll?
Yeah.
I got Lucifer 3 times in a row, basically. Oh, wait, and then Mammon, we already got Mammon.
Yeah. What the hell? Okay. It scared me.
What?
Just the transition.
Look at Kyrie's big platform shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's like Tom Cruise.
This seems the same. They might even all be the same. Some of them really don't feel the same, but very well could just be. It's been so long since we've read them that I don't
Yeah.
remember.
This one definitely is the same. Wait, what's Oh wait, I didn't read Curious. Can you go to her again?
Wait, what is that on her sleeve? Below the armband. Is that like a cuff? Like a
Yeah, like a cufflink, I think.
her sleeve is like cut, so it's like you attach it there? I don't...
It's fashion, okay.
Quite odd. Also, the diamond holes in her shirt.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
That is
We've already
kind of
talked
crazy.
about, though.
We have?
Yeah, like early on, like in episode 1 or something.
Okay, I'm ready whenever you guys are.
I'm ready.
Okay. You're not gonna scream at me? Okay, I have to save because we did all that talking.
That makes sense.
The second day.
October 5th. That was 23 days ago. What anime opinion has people looking at you like this?
Samurai Flamenco is good.
Oh
apparently.
yeah.
Right now,
Apparently.
no humans exist on this island except for those in this parlor. And with one exception, it has been shown that none of them have committed murder.
What does that mean?
And the culprit is among these people. That means it's conclusive, isn't it?
This is like Ganosia.
Oh my god.
魔法で殺人を犯したわけでない限り
Oh my god, magic.
あんたなのあんたがジョージを主人を殺したの
So it from the way the first the ones found in the cousin's room were described, it sounds like they were just killed in their sleep, I guess. Because they were in the cousin's room and like Jessica, George, Maria.
Oh, that is true, yeah.
And I think Rosa is in the same because in episode 2, Rosa goes in to check on them or whatever, and you know does the bit with Maria and the key. So she must be like nearby, if not in the same room.
I wouldn't say necessarily, but very well, you know, could be in the guest house.
Yeah.
That that makes enough sense. But like, I think lots of people would be in the guest house. But actually, yeah, I don't know, because Kraus and Ava are like pretty permanent here, right?
Yeah, so they would be in the mansion.
Oh wait, I said Kraus and Ava, but I guess I meant Natsuhi and Kraus. But is Ava also?
No, I
here
think Ava
somewhat
would.
permanently?
It would make sense for Ava to be in the guest house. But Hideyoshi was found in the guest room on the first floor of the mansion.
Yeah.
So it would make sense if Ava was also in the same room with Hideyoshi.
Oh yeah. Good call. I don't know. I feel like I had something to say about it.
どうしてよどうして私は殺していません
Also, my guess was right.
私は何も
Yeah.
In a panic and with a voice that was far from calm, in a manner that was, to be put coldly, unsightly, Aunt Natsuhi denied the suspicion placed upon her. However, there was no longer any way around it. She stood up, brushed her long hair, brushed back her long hair, pointed at Aunt Natsuhi and said it one more time. There she is!
Erica.
あなたが犯人です。後宮夏日さん。
The other goat. Holy dude, this is hype. This is hype as fuck. Hell yeah. Holy.
So I'm this time basically Battler being in a scene doesn't mean anything. It probably has to be Blue Lady, right?
Yeah, because this is Burns stand-in.
And Battler. Oh,
Whoa!
whoa!
Whoa! Yo! Hell yeah.
Whoa! Hopefully there's no spoilers, but I like the whoa, what's going on? Whoa! Like I thought the game might have crashed at first.
I wasn't expecting the flash. I like that these openings are always the same. It's just like sprites standing. Oh my god, my god.
It sounds like the Steins Gate opening.
Oh yeah, it does.
Cute.
Sansai.
She's making the face.
Look at those fighting balls.
This looks like Danganronpa. I would be very unsurprised if this. I feel like this
Are they
might
summoning
be
the
this-
Wither?
This might be the same singer that did the Steins Gate opening.
It's been too long since I've heard it, I think. But yeah, I would also not be surprised.
Kanai.
Hacking to the game.
That was awesome.
Not as good
That
as the
was
Animal Crossing
Haywarded.
opening.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And of the Golden Witcher.
夏日です。開けてください。
I'm not opening Natsuhi.
Oh, wait.
Slow down, slow down.
Hold on.
It's the Scorpions. It's the Scorpions.
Hold on.
It's the Pinwheel of Death. Just a little inside joke. I mean, honestly, it literally is. We have 3 viewers, and there's 3 of us here, so...
Okay. So let's settle down. Let's settle down. Okay. As she knocked loudly and repeatedly, Natsuhi yelled. Shortly after, there was a heavy clunking sound, and the sound of the door to Kinzo's study was, I don't know what it was because someone is going too fast.
It's hard to control, okay?
Unlocking could be heard. As the door opened, a heavily sweet, venomous odor flowed out.
I
What
swear
are you
there's going to
giggling
be
about?
some hint about what Kinzo's drinking and stuff. It's like it's green. It's very green, and I mixed him a green drink, and it smelled.
Absinthe is green, bro.
Green. You know what else is green? Poison.
No.
Green poison. Green
Natsuhi
paint
was
is
always
green.
ashamed of how she automatically grimaced at that.
Manchurian Green.
Yeah.
That's my weed strain, by the way.
Cool.
Even though she thought it rude to the family head.
What? How are you here already? She can fly?
Kraus
Is-
was waiting for her inside the study. Natsuhi flew into his arms. That was kind of weird. Why
She
is
can
she
fly
doing
now?
that?
お父様はお父様は
Kraus is Kinzo now.
落ち着きたまえ。今南條先生が見ている。
With an uncertain gait, Natsuhi walked towards the center of the study, supported by Kraus. There, a dignified bed fitting for Ushimiya family head could be seen, along with Nanjo, Genji, and Kumasawa.
南條先生お父様は
After sighing deeply, Nanjo left the side of the bed. On the bed, Kinzo could be seen laying down, asleep.
大往生だ。金蔵さんも心残りはなかっただろう。
He died peacefully. I don't think Kinzo-san had any
It
regrets.
sounds like he did. He hated his whole family, didn't he?
Yeah.
お父様お父様
Sobbing, Natsuhi slumped over the chest of that man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't scream at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Who had fallen to a sleep from which he would never awaken.
お父様お父様こんな突然なんて
Is one of the characters that we haven't seen yet the guy that's hiding in the knight armor?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Can you go to the?
That's the second Kinzo.
Yeah, can you go to the thing? The pause menu. Characters.
Wait, what?
Go to Kinzo.
Wait, why are they alive?
Because this is a flashback.
Okay.
So, interestingly enough, in the flashback, or whatever, when we popped in, and it when it paused and it showed the dead people, Kinzo was not, like, marked out or anything.
Wait, yeah.
You're right, aren't you?
Yep.
It's
I
funny
am.
that it
Also, it's
says
doing the thing.
he is. Yeah, but there's not a point in restarting it right now because we're not doing anything. Personally, that's what I think. It's funny that it says he's brimming with energy when it's like it's talking about how he's dead right now.
So who? Okay. Like this doesn't seem familiar, does it? Like she will eventually inherit the headship of the Ushiromiya family. Parentheses, or technically her husband will.
I don't remember the parentheses.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess I'll boot up Umineko myself really quick and just check. It'll take like
Really?
1 second. Yeah.
Isn't his chain doing poorly though? Isn't that why he needs cash now?
Well, I thought he got like bought out by like crazy evil people, and that was the problem.
I mean, so that doesn't sound. I guess I don't know. In a sense, maybe you could say that's doing extremely well, but also not doing well at the same time. Like not doing well for your personal desires for how it should be, but doing well monetarily.
Okay, apparently it's exactly the same.
Yeah. I mean, I kept saying that very well could be the case, but it's so weird. I would be like half of them. We'd be like, okay, this is the same, but this one really seems different.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happens when it's like not climactic information that we haven't read in 6 months.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Why is she laughing?
What?
Why is she laughing? She was literally ha 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 ha-ing.
Can we get a haha counter?
Ha ha. Oh, ha ha. Oh,
Oh, you didn't read that.
I didn't read that because you were distracting me, and also you hate me. Natsuhi couldn't stop crying over the death of the man whom she had loved like a second father. Kumasawa rubbed Natsuhi's back, consoling her. Kraus slumped into his late father's favorite chair. By sitting there, he might have been immersed in the memories of his departed father. Perhaps he thought that by sitting there, he might be able to understand just a bit of the madness of Kinzo's later years.
Or he might already be projecting himself as taking Kinzo's place.
Which he had never been able to comprehend before. And Nanjo, just as he had with Kinzo once, when Kinzo once sat in that chair, contemplating a chess move, turned his back and looked down over the outside world through a crack in the curtains.
What if Nanjo is feeding juice that makes you crazy to Kinzo?
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the mold is
Like
green,
Hinako.
and it's the mold that makes you think
Believe
witches
in
are real.
witches.
Yeah.
The juice that
that's-
makes you say, "Oh, Beatrice."
The juice that makes you say like, no, don't kill me. Like whatever the note that says stand exactly here
And
act
say,
like
no,
somebody is going
don't
to
kill
you.
me.
My son, no, please, I have a son, no, please, don't kill me, yeah.
That's why I originally said the Manchurian green is the concept of him feeding him the green liquid that makes him hallucinate of an extremely specific sort of thing.
もう少ししかるべき準備の猶予期間を設けてから死んで欲しかったのね。 それは逆だ。
Okay, so what? Is this just going to be
最後の瞬間まで
the...
お元気だったことを喜ぶべ
This
きで
is
す。
like right before the game starts, I guess? Like
I
this
don't.
is
I'm
Kinzo's canonical death?
not sure how long, because this could technically be happening, like kind of a bit before the game starts, right?
It's definitely before the game because Kinzo, as we know, is already dead by the time.
Yeah, I know, but why couldn't it be 5 months before the game starts?
Oh, well... Yeah, there's no reason. I don't think.
建前上はそうなるがね。
Nanjo understood that as well. The Ishigami of Kinzo had risen like a comet and glittered like a supernova in the post-war business world that died. His funeral would probably be of a fantastic scale, and it would also be the ceremony marking Kraus's inheritance of the headship. He would have to arrange everything as the host of the event, carry out funeral diplomacy perfectly, and make it clear to all the Irishimiya family still had enormous influence in the political and financial spheres. As Nanjo watched Kraus, he was vividly reminded of the time when Kinzo had been suddenly selected as the Irishimiya family head. When Kinzo had been lost and confused. What? So, Nanjo knew Kinzo before he was the family head?
Yeah, wait, yeah, he must have known him for a long time.
Truly old friends.
That's weird. Yeah, I did not.
I'm gonna write that down.
I thought
I
it was
definitely
like he was a
thought-
retired doctor that became his friend because he was able to become his personal doctor since he retired. But
And
he
I thought
must
it
have
might
been
be-
practicing.
I thought it might be they met when he was practicing, and developed a bond over chess, right? And then became his personal doctor after
I
he
guess
retired. But
yes, wait,
I
so-
assumed that would still be like when he was pretty old. Like,
So maybe they were friends and he only became his personal doctor within the past
yeah.
decade or
I
two.
do think
Hmm.
something like that. Yeah. I guess, and there's no reason why what I said could have just happened a very long time ago. I guess it's just when I think of a doctor, I kind of think of an older guy, but maybe he was serving as a doctor that now and then, just as part of his practice, Kinzo was one of his patients for a very long time.
In this way, he was able to understand Kraus's distress and sympathize with it. Natsuhi's sobs eventually subsided. Watching this, and leaving Kumasawa to care for Natsuhi as a fellow woman, Genji returned to where Kraus was. I didn't know you could see the portrait of Beatrice here.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. Actually, wait, no, is this a new CG?
I don't think so.
Because don't we normally see the suit of armor in his study?
Well, yeah.
Like,
I mean, there's
from this
multiple-
perspective?
No,
Like, I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like
I
we
don't
have
know what you
not
mean.
seen very many
Obviously not.
perspectives of his study. I feel like we've
I
only
think
seen
we have.
one. No.
I think we've seen
Oh.
at least two.
Oh, screams at you.
I'm almost sure we've seen this smaller portrait of Beatrice. And also, I'm erring on the side of we are just forgetting, considering we were just saying we think that the bios were different, and they're not.
Early on, when everybody holds up in this room, don't they talk about the portrait in here?
I don't recall that.
I believe you.
It wasn't in episode 1 or 2. Was it episode 2?
It would,
where they
it would
all
have been in episode
hole up?
1.
I think in episode 1 they hole up in here.
Yeah.
They might do it again in another episode, but yeah,
I don't think they do.
they might.
Nope.
It's possible.
Mm-mm. And as though asking what should be done, Genji lowered his head slightly.
手続き等は私と源氏さんでやろう。クラウスさんはまずは親戚の方々に連絡した方がいいでしょうな。
Kraus, with his hands still over his eyes, didn't respond. Perhaps, even though he had known this day would come, Kraus really couldn't hide his shock at how suddenly it had reached them.
私と南條先生にお任せを。旦那様はまずは奥様とご相談いただくのが良いかと思います。
Madam? Oh, wait, that's, yeah.
Maybe she heard that, or maybe it was a coincidence. As though responding to Genji's words, Natsuki came over. Her eyes were red from crying so much. But she apparently understood the heavy responsibility that had been imposed on them even better than Kraus did.
これからはあなたが栄光ある後宮家の当主です。お父様の後を立派に継いだことを内外に示しましょう。この夏日、あなたの妻として棺を並べる日までお仕えする覚悟です。
She's such a dutiful wife.
Yeah. Kind of boring.
Trying to encourage her husband, who was overcome with shock, Natsuki lent him some reassuring words. When Kraus finally lowered the hands that had been covering his face, he looked up at the ceiling with a blank expression and let out a deep, deep sigh.
どうかしっかりお父様の残したものを食い荒らそうと目論む輩が大勢いるのですよ。私たちはお父様の名誉と財産を守るために戦わなければなりません。それが後宮家当主の最初の仕事ですよ。
What do they do in real life if, like, the next of kin was there when their father or whoever died, and they said at his deathbed, he said he wants to give me everything, even if that wasn't, like...
Recorded?
Yeah.
I think,
yeah.
Well, he already had a will, but I think if they had a will, they would just go by the will.
And
but otherwise, I don't know. Yeah.
I think if they don't, then they might, like, assume, like, how do you word it? That might legally work, but if anybody tried to
contest it,
yeah, then yeah, it doesn't hold that much sway to have.
It just seems messed up either way, that it's like, if your dying wishes to do something, but you don't have, like, a third party there to confirm it, they just might just assume that it's a lie.
Yeah, but I mean, how often really, you know, like, would there not be, like, I guess it probably does have, I don't know. People in real life probably don't die that often, where they literally, like, say their last words and then just die. Like, they would probably, like, if they're in a situation at all comparable to that, they'd probably, like, know they're dying and would...
I guess I'm thinking more of, like, a movie
and,
situation where it's like you get shot and it's like all of a sudden it's thrust upon you that you have to make a dying wish.
Yeah, which I guess I'm sure does happen, and I'm sure does happen where there's only one other person. Very well, that might be a family member. Yeah.
特に現時、お父様の葬儀にふさわしいものとなるよう、特に手配を頼みますよ。
かしこまりました。
それから南條先生、お父様は病院でお亡くなりになったわけではないので、その。
場合によっては解剖が入るかもしれませんな。
Oh, is that how it works?
なんとかなります。
I guess to check for like foul play.
亡くなったとはいえ、お父様の大切なお体です。
I kind of just, I feel like when I was younger, I assumed like every body got an autopsy. But now I assumed it's basically like, unless they already have reason to suspect foul play or something, they won't.
So is she trying to ask them not to do an autopsy, because that's always quite suspicious?
Yeah.
I guess that's what she's saying right now, yeah.
Like, Kraus has the most to benefit from this, and she's the one asking not to have an autopsy done. Pretty suspicious.
Especially with, like, in previous episodes, the whole stuff with, you know, you being the head is sort of built upon you being the caretaker for Kinzo, so, you know, if something suspicious happens with him, then you would agree that you haven't performed your duties as the head to be.
それにこう言ってはなんだが、難しい親族の方々が多いんじゃないかね。
Who knew how those vultures, after the inheritance, might try to find fault with them? They might claim to have found some reason to suspect the cause of death, using that as a point of contention to start some trouble. Right now, it was important not only to pay Kinzo's remains the respect they were due, but also to solidify the position of the new family head, Kraus.
わかりました。必要最小限にお願いします。間違ってもお父様の威厳が損なわれるようなお姿にしないように。
それは大丈夫だ。安心しなさい。とにかく金蔵さんのことはわしらに任せて、夏日さんはクラウスさんのそばにいてあげなさい。これからが大変なんだから。
わかっています。あなたもどうかしっかり。
Kraus was still staring blankly at the ceiling with a befuddled expression on his face. She understood the shock and heavy responsibility he bore. Natsuhi understood her husband's feelings as much as anyone.
親族への連絡は私がします。今だけは休まれてください。
We can be like, Mate. Kraus didn't respond. Natsuhi, thinking him to be just a bit unreliable at the moment, decided she must offer her support. Seeing her husband like this actually spurred Natsuhi to action, and a resolute expression rose to her face.
これから忙しくなります。今できることを始めましょう。夫はきっとお父様と二人きりで話したいこともあると思います。私たちは一度ここを退出しましょう。
そうでございますね。その時間はきっと今しか取れないでしょうから。
Being in charge of a funeral is tiring work. There is no time to shed tears. If Kraus were ever to be given time to cry for his dead father, that time would have to be now. Everyone agreed with Kumasawa's words. Even so, Kraus continued to blankly gaze up at the ceiling, and didn't respond in any way. Natsuhi urged the servants to go.
私はジェシカにも話してきます。今やあの子が次期当主です。それにふさわしい自覚を持つようによく言い聞かせなくては。
Mate. As they each started to make their way out of the study, Kraus finally spoke. Yeah, he's gonna be like, wait, hold on. This is so epic. They stopped walking.
What?
What? No, I'm just
はい。
voicing Kraus's inner thoughts.
はい。
Hi? That
Yes.
face. Hadn't she already
What?
stopped
Yeah,
talking? Stopped walking just like her husband had asked?
Why is she making that face? Because, yeah, the way she said it and the dialogue.
Yes?
Wait. They stopped walking. Yes. Wait. Yes.
But despite that, he told her once again to wait. From those slightly weak words, Natsuhi understood that he'd probably stopped her because he wanted her to be by his side.
Oh, maybe that's why she kind of had a happy face.
Oh, yeah.
I thought she was just smiling because her husband was finally being a man and thought he was going to take charge.
That face. When Kraus suddenly raised his voice, everyone jumped and turned around. Unable to comprehend what she had done to spark her husband's wrath, Natsuhi ran up to him. That's okay.
You got it.
Nipa.
Natsuhi is so whipped.
Yeah. No.
そうじゃない。少し待て。時間をくれ。
ええ、分かっています。心を整理するためにも必要です。私たちはその時間をあなたにあげようと、ここから静かに出ていくだけですよ。
だからそれを待てというのだ。
I'm saying wait, woman.
There's a freaking demon in here. There's a freaking witch that's gonna kill us all. This is like Unfriended too. It's all a game.
Yeah, this is the part where he's like, "It's all real. It's all real. No one move. You can't let them know."
Those unreasonable words felt like a glimpse of how Kinzo used to be. Natsuki couldn't hide her slight surprise at this behavior, which almost made it seem as though Kinzo had possessed her husband.
It's because Kinzo is a title that was passed on to him,
yeah?
so he is Kinzo.
Natsuki told the servants to wait for the time being. He ordered them to sit on a sofa a short distance off, approached her husband, and spoke to him in a small voice.
あなたがお命じになれば、夏日はいくらでも待ちます。とどまります。ですからどうか、お気を鎮められてください。
違う。そうではない。
This guy's not talking.
そうではないのだ。
Not saying a damn thing. Was it really blood, or was he actually being possessed? Krause's disorderly style of speech strongly resembled Kinzo's. As she watched this, Natsuki became certain that Krause was Kinzo's son after all.
Does Kinzo's chair, like, inject you with green poison that makes you crazy?
And that he was the true successor, more suitable than any other person, yes. Yes.
He's like, "What's this goddamn green stuff Kinzo's always drinking?" He's like, wait, nobody move. I'm going crazy.
I'm going crazy. Krause stood up and headed towards the window, trying to lengthen the distance between himself and the servants waiting on the sofa by even a small amount. Natsuki realized that he must have something secret to discuss.
But it's weird that he begged them not to leave and then wants to have a secret conversation.
I feel like he is about to be like, "Oh, you're right.
Well, yes, you're right.
I have a secret to tell you. Our dad dying is bad."
しかし、もうお亡くなりになりました。そういうわけには参りません。
Yeah, so this is just where he's gonna be like, okay, well, let's just cover it up.
今はまずいんだ。
どういうことですか？
親父の財産を担保にしている。
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
pause.
answer
Pause.
arc. It's a conspiracy. So there is a conspiracy with these two and probably the servants here to hide the fact that Kinzo died.
That makes sense.
You know, highly theorized already that, like, they basically confirmed, or at least Beatrice accepted it. That doesn't technically mean it's true, but it seemed like one of the easier pieces to believe that, yeah, Kinzo was already dead before, you know, his body was...
Which, by the way, if you check the VOD, I called that instantly.
What are you saying?
I believe.
What are you saying exactly, Local?
Just that the fact that Krause doesn't want Kinzo to die at this moment because he put up his fortune as collateral means that there's a chance that in previous episodes they were running the conspiracy to pretend that Kinzo was still alive when he was already dead, because him being dead at the moment is it's bad for them.
Okay. Well,
which I feel like we basically already
were
just saying this is like a flashback to specifically, like, I'd say the big thing is before, I don't, and who knows if it's the same in every episode, but there's like a lot more people here than I would have expected, maybe. Or I don't know. I guess you would think Nanjo would have to be in on it, even though he doesn't seem like the type to go along with it.
Oh, well, it's probably just like they're bribing him.
I mean, that just, to me, Nanjo just strikes me as like a good guy.
Yeah.
Like a doctor.
But maybe
takes this Hippocratic oath and all that.
If Kinzo is a title that gets passed down, maybe he already just sees Krause as the real Kinzo and will go along with what he says.
But he's not like a servant.
But like, well, like
Oh, Nanjo. For some reason, I was thinking Genji.
Yeah. Right.
As we know from episode 3, Nanjo is like trying to support his
Oh yeah, that's true.
his son or his grandson or something like that. So
Nanjo seems more like
he has
a bribe
reason.
or something is reasonable.
Yeah.
And then yeah, the servants. Yeah, you could use what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then basically the siblings in episode 2, I think, basically just confirmed like this is just confirming what they said basically, or is it in episode 1 where it's like, yeah, you're dipping into the fortune or something like that, and it's like, yeah, he basically is. Yeah.
So this is one of the better tracks of the game.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Although the one with the lyrics is better.
Yeah.
Really? I mean,
I
this
think
is
so.
good, but I'm not sure I'd say it's one of the. Well, I don't know. I guess in the grand scheme of things, there's
It's
probably a lot
funky.
of tracks that are
It's funky.
funky.
Monkey monkey.
メロディーランドの時
Brass monkey.
近藤君を応援したことがあっただろう
Kondo-kun.
Remember how I helped out Kondo-kun back
Kondo.
in Melody Land?
When does he talk about the moon hotel or whatever?
Kondo sounds familiar.
Isami Kondo, the chief of the Shinsengumi.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
あの方とは縁を切れと申し上げたじゃありませんか。
Wow, way to be a nagging wife.
私には断ったと言ったはず。どうして
Why did you beg everybody not to leave and then had this argument with your wife?
断れなかった
Everybody, can you please stay seated? I want to argue with my wife.
Kraus claimed to hold honor as a virtue. However, Natsuki knew that he most often used this as an excuse for when he reluctantly went along with some deal that he just couldn't refuse.
I don't even know what that means.
お金に余裕があるならいざ知れず。
I guess, like in this specific situation, it makes sense, in that like
He's my friend. I had
he
to help
wanted
him.
to make a deal with this person, even though Natsui was telling him he shouldn't. So he's like, it's a man's honor. But
He was going to
it was
turn.
worded more
Wait.
vaguely.
Did we know this?
Mm-hmm.
That's so.
I think I remember him saying this.
Yeah.
That's so.
In fact, I thought it
stupid.
may have even been like in his bio.
I think they like they.
The
I feel like
development
they.
of a resort, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not.
I feel like it was kind of mentioned in the first episode.
Yeah, definitely. Like, he was even. I think he even like started doing renovations on the guest house.
This
or
sounds
something.
familiar. You know, honestly, thinking from
Or maybe
his
he even
shoes,
built the guest house as like a hotel or something.
from his perspective, in his shoes, that's not a bad idea, because if you're like, I'm in a bunch of debt, I have a bunch of issues, I put up his inheritance as collateral, and it's like, okay, what assets do I have? Well, we have this freaking private island. Like, there has to be some way to turn this into money, and it's like,
But
what
man,
can you do with a
construction-
private island other than, like, a resort?
Wouldn't that cost so much?
Yeah.
You have to like fly or
Yeah.
boat over
It'd
the
be both. Yeah.
materials and construction workers, and yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like an awful fucking headache. Which we know Natsuki gets a lot of.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should turn it into a theme park.
Maybe that's why they're doing this whole murder mystery thing.
That's what I was
how
gonna
they'll
say.
sell
They're
the
gonna
tickets.
Oh yeah.
turn it into a tourist attraction.
That would be so
then, like,
good. Dude.
20 years later, it'll be like a haunted house experience.
Dude, imagine. Get killed on Rokinjima. No, dude, but being like one of the murdered would suck.
Yeah.
The first night,
Yeah, like
you
oh,
pay
okay.
like $7,000 to come here, and it's like, okay, your role is
You
like,
get
or
killed.
you know, they don't tell you your
The-
role, but like on the first night, it's like, okay, you're one of the dead ones.
The Disney Rokonjima experience. Your
Smuggle
role is to smuggle,
harpoon guns.
yeah, smuggle steaks. And then you die on the first night.
But anyway, it would be pretty sick. It would be a pretty sick like idea.
Imagine how criticized somebody doing that in real life would be if it's like my dad and my
14 members of my family got murdered on this island, immediately turn it into like a theme park about like experiencing what it was like to be one of them. And like we hand out, it's like a child-friendly like game. Like
Yeah.
It kind of stinks because like no matter how much your family said could tell you like I want you to do that, everybody would still criticize you for it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I think if I died, I'd be like, I'm already dead, so yeah, do whatever. Like, if you can make money off of my death, that's fine with me. But if somebody actually did that, it'd be like, that's so disrespectful. Woke liberals always getting mad on other people's behalves.
Yeah. Oh, damn true, Kraus.
企画会社がおかしなことにならなければ順調だったのだ。どの役人とも連携は取れていた。
What city? Tokyo?
Tokyo.
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 根回しは完璧だったのだ。
Kanpeki-da.
巡り合わせとタイミングが悪かった。
Okay, wait, can you
ちょっ
stop?
とした運のすれ違い。
This is definitely worth noting down. Okay. So yeah, this totally could just be, yeah, this government official is just, you know, playing with Kraus like a marionette, and dancing on his palm for like this specific incident to happen.
As in what specific instance?
As in, like,
That he
okay,
knew?
like, they're, like, orchestrating the, like, they knew, Kinzo was going to die at any moment. They put Kraus into a, they like, led Kraus to make, like, bad decisions.
Yeah.
And then that would make him, like, cover up the thing, and then, whatever.
He would basically lose it all and maybe even be in a position where a government agency could take it over or something.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly.
事故みたいなものだった。
Reddy, are you gonna scream at me if I post art from a game again?
If it's from a reposter account, yeah.
But I don't. What am I supposed to do?
Just post
Just
the
post-
just actual, just the full PNG
It's
on
the
its
same
own.
thing.
No, reposter accounts don't deserve clout.
I don't really see why.
But
like,
I don't understand. They're doing the same thing we do. Like, if it's one thing if they're stealing like another artist's work, but it's like this art isn't credited in the game.
Sorry.
It's just
Fine. Whatever.
and
it's
also,
cute,
if they're a
so it's
reposter
okay.
account and do include the source, it's not as bad.
Yeah, but then you could just go to the source and then post that.
I'm just saying, I don't
look
think
at that. Look at
reposter
Hanyu's
accounts-
face there. It's so out of character.
Yeah. Waduri Hanyu. The picture in question.
But she always looked like that. I feel like in the anime, she waxes and she wanes.
Dude, in
know
Go
what
and
you mean.
Sotsu, they buffed her for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like they buffed her. Like I feel like. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. In the OVA, she kind of has something. She has something.
Something strange in that neighborhood.
あれは事故なんかではありません。詐欺です。
It was
あな
fraud.
たは騙されたのです。
We're tricked.
初めから彼らはこの島のリゾート計画など描けていなかったの
So
です。
Kraus is an idiot with a wife that defends
そん
him.
なことはないぞ。
Hijikata.
That's
It's
crazy.
a Shinsengumi reference.
Hold on.
That's crazy. It was Isami Kondo.
I feel like it's one of those things that, okay, no offense to you, absolutely, but like I almost feel like it might be like a Japanese person might not immediately think it's like a Shinsengumi reference, but because but I don't know, it's like if you say Washington, like I feel like even though there are people with like the name Washington, it's like you hear the name Washington and you immediately think George Washington. Maybe it is on that level. Because I'm thinking maybe a Japanese person would be like, oh yeah, there's lots of people named Kondo or something. But with Hijikata and Kondo.
Yeah, it's gotta be. And they're going in order. It went Commander, Vice Commander. Like, it's gotta be. It's doing the thing, but I don't know how much it matters right now. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Why are they making Shinsengumi references?
Yeah, I don't. Why?
I really don't. Is it just to?
Then they're
I
talking about
wonder if
Tokyo.
I wonder if it's almost like to make it more silly, like he's getting fooled by people whose pseudonyms are like stupid.
I guess.
Like-
Yeah. That totally makes sense.
Like
that's what they're
getting
going for.
tricked by they're these government agents named like Washington and Jefferson. They're really cool guys, trust me.
Well, I think. Wait, yeah, never mind.
I guess like a close equivalent would be like Davis and Lee or something like that. Because that's like the same era and also a civil war, and you're referring to the guys that lost,
Oh.
you know? Which
Oh,
honestly
yeah.
makes it sound like less. I guess that's not a good equivalent, just because the
Because they're not
Shinsengumi are
nearly as
so
famous,
popular.
yeah.
But
Like it's.
this
I feel like
this guy is not the governor. This guy is This is the guy who. The groundwork I laid was completely perfect. Go down.
yeah, but I thought he said he was. I thought okay. I thought he was talking about a
Well-
government official. I didn't think this guy was the governor.
Okay, yeah.
This is the condo. This is Hijikata Kondo, I presume, and he was
No.
the guy
Oh,
who needed help with Melody Park.
I assumed Kondo and Hijikata were two different people. Because why would he call him Kondo-kun and Hijikata-kun?
Oh, I don't know. Okay. Well, I was assuming it was the same person because you guys were freaking out.
No, because
Well,
because Isami Kondo was the commander of the Shinsengumi. What's his name? Toshizo Hijikata was the vice commander of the Shinsengumi.
Oh.
As in, so Kondo and Hijikata are the two commanders of the Shinsengumi.
Well, I still don't think it's the. Okay, go up
I
one.
don't
Go up
know
one.
why you're-
Why are you scrolling through at the speed of light? Okay, go down
I'm-
one. Go down one. Okay,
How am I supposed to know where you want me to go?
because I said down one, sir.
No,
I-
but
when
no,
you just
didn't
said
say
down
anything for the
one, I
past like
went
2
down
minutes
one.
about where to go.
No, stop being fraudulent. There's no accident. It was a fraud. You were tricked. They were never drawing up plans for turning this island to ours in the first place. So what? Was that the planning company?
But that's immediately following
Yes.
saying I made contact with a government official.
Okay, but they're talking. He's talking about the. Why would the government official be planning?
Yeah, I agree.
So
Okay.
I assume the government official is just unnamed, and he's talking about like these planners, these fraudsters that like
Okay, I
had this
see.
vision.
Whatever. That was not important though. I was just saying like as a hypothetical, like, oh, I made contact with people and they were cool. Trust me.
So who is Hijikata-kun?
I guess it's just one of the unknown, or it's just one of the people
involved with
he was helping, he was giving money to.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Or that gave money to him that was like, oh yeah, dude, this is going to be awesome. Which,
what are the chances we get another Shinsengumi? Because Isami Hondo and Hijikata are definitely like the most probably the most. Oh, Okita Soji, I bet.
Oh,
if they're gonna name drop another one, it's gonna be
crazy.
Okita.
That would be crazy.
Why would that be great? Why would that be so?
Okay, I don't know any other M emperor, but like Okita is like super famous, right? Like super famous.
In my mind, I don't know exactly. In my mind, Hijikata is the most.
Yes, to me,
well-known,
Hijikata.
But Okita is definitely up there. I could see Okita being more.
Is Hijikata a fake character?
Yeah, but he's not a girl, so no one cares. Okay,
well, I guess so. Yeah.
No, as in
yeah.
Okita Soji in Fate is a girl.
Yeah.
Hijikata in Fate is not a girl, sir.
Yes, that's why I was like, okay, yeah.
Okay, but you didn't say I'm sorry, so
I never apologized.
That's kind of confusing. To me, when I hear Shinsengumi, I think Hijikata.
I think of my unnamed character.
I also sort of kind of think of Don't kill me, please. Don't kill me. Sakamoto Ryoma.
I had a feeling that's what you're going to say, yeah.
Like, even though he's not part of the Shinsengumi, it might just be...
He is in, like, half the games that have Shinsengumi, though.
And just time period. It's like... I don't know. I'm sure there's examples. I can't think of anything. Like, if you say Confederacy, you might think, like, Jefferson Davis first and Abraham Lincoln second, even though Abraham Lincoln is not in the Confederacy. It's just like, who else goes along with that?
I was gonna say, sorry we're getting so off track. I was gonna say, it's weird how Jefferson Davis is probably, like, he's in, like, he might be in the top 5 most well-known Confederates from the Civil War. Like,
in the sense of, you think him being the leader would make him...
Yeah, like...
Because
you'd think he would be, like, a clear number...
more known. Maybe Stonewall Jackson?
That's what I was thinking as number 2.
But then, I don't even know. Who are the others?
Yeah.
I'd say probably then just Jefferson. Jefferson Davis might even be more famous than Stonewall... No, probably not. Anyway. Okay.
Where do you continue?
Okay. Mention... So, Okita.
Okay, yeah, he sounds like he got
He's totally, leading him. Oh, yeah, dude, this is gonna be awesome. Just $1 million more. Okay, 2 million.
Bend your dreams to the whole world, to the future. Well, he's actually silly. Why is he being silly? Why is he being stupid?
Because this is the Flanderized Kraus.
I could believe Kraus is this stupid. I just can't believe he'd say it like this. The wonderful, pleasant young man. Okay, so he's also very young. Okay.
I guess.
Moon?
What?
He's... Moon tourism.
That's crazy.
I kind of don't remember why did you reference that earlier? Did they
it's just I don't know, it's just one of those famous Umineko memes that I never know if it would actually show up in the game or not. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I never knew that.
Like the small bombs thing of like I don't know how much of this is like a meme and how much of it is like this is a funny line from the game. Hi.
Hi. Mifa.
Hold on, sorry.
Holding.
You have to take notes.
No.
Moon.
So how much more are we playing, by the way?
I don't know. We're gonna finish this episode.
Laughs in your face.
Don't laugh in my face.
Lamoa.
Gets in your face and laughs in it. Laughs inside your face.
Laughs very loudly.
Okay, say Okita. Say Soji. Say Okita.
So yeah, that does make me think like the government official, like it might be like a
Wait,
it's a classic scheme.
who was the guy? Who was the guy on the ship? Perry?
Yeah,
Matthew
Commodore
Perry?
Matthew Perry.
Yeah. What if this guy's Perry?
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, yeah. That would be so cool if they name drop Perry. If they.
I was talking, but it's okay.
What?
If they just started name dropping a bunch of Bakumatsu figures, I would pog so hard. I'm already pogging, but I would pog so hard.
I was kind of just gonna say something that I mentioned plenty of times before, but yeah, how it's a classic con man strategy that you start the scam and then you bring in someone that superficially is a third party to act as like this guy has no reason to support me or my story, but look, he's saying it's real. So I'm thinking that like the government official being like a third party contact would be like the scammer is like, oh yeah, dude, your dreams are epic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then like let's contact this government official and see how he thinks it would play out, and then they contact the guy and he's like, oh dude, that is awesome, we can totally do that.
Say Perry. Say Matthew.
Sonozaki?
Sonozaki?
That's not a
That's not a Bakumatsu figure.
I was like, oh, that's a familiar name.
Who is
Oh my god. Umineko predicted Elon Musk.
True, okay. Mr. Sonozaki. Like... Oh, wait. No.
Higurashi.
Did we ever see Shiona Mion's father?
I don't remember.
Because I remember the mother.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No. Maybe this is a misspelling, or maybe it's whatever. It's a misspelling, or it's just
because wait, it is Sono's.
Yeah, it's Sono, not Sone.
But it has to be a ref.
Maybe it's even like an extremely poor pseudonym again of like. Would that be too stupid of like hiding that he's a Sonozaki by calling himself a Sonezaki?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because yeah, the Sonozakis are, well, at least in they're like a mafia.
Whatever happened to Elon Musk's Mars thing?
Hold on.
Did you say hold on?
Yeah, hold on.
Did you really just tell me to hold on? The Trap remix? Somebody could use this as like a beat.
No, yeah, there's like no... At least on the wiki, I'm not seeing...
Don't use the wiki, bro.
No, it's a Higurashi wiki, so it's okay. Anyway, I don't see any entry for the husband, so...
Interesting. Maybe
That's
it's a
because
Mrs.
I saw
Sonozaki posing as a Mr. Sonezaki.
Anyway,
Oh wait, I guess I looked at the husband of the grandma.
yeah.
So you don't think this song is creepy at all, Hermano? What was? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
shouldn't have said
The
that.
whimsical.
Yeah.
Oh
the
yes,
bait.
whimsical or creepy or whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
We're not gonna argue about it. I'm just gonna
Shut up.
make my claim, and then you're not gonna respond. All I said was it's not extremely creepy. That's all I said. That's all I'll ever say.
Okay, I'm ready.
そしてその最初の事業を民間一社によって独占されるだろう。
Oh my god, Elon Musk and SpaceX. Oh my god.
True.
着眼点は間違っていない。それを利用して世界中の投資家を騙している国際的な詐欺集団がいて。
I feel
曽根崎という男もその一味だったと申し上げているのです。
I feel like I should get into the scamming business if it's this easy.
Yeah. Especially if it's like Omega rich people that you're
Yeah.
scamming. Basically.
It's okay as long as
ethical.
if you scam really rich people and then donate like 30% of what you steal to charity, the world is certainly in a much better place, and you get $1 million.
Okay, yeah.
あなたはどこまでお人よしな
Sounds
のです
good
か
to me.
どうしていつもうさんくさい話を疑いもせずに乗ってしまうのです
Also, I did not get an answer. How long are we playing?
You won't get an answer.
It's a man with a brilliant future ahead of him.
I don't know. I'm fine with however long.
A woman like you
But-
can't see into the future.
I'm basically
like we talked about. If just whenever you're done, it's fine. I'm not gonna.
We've played long enough
cry.
that I don't mind stopping at any time, yeah, but I could also keep going.
I guess I would like to see the end of this scene, I think.
Okay.
Like this flashback of like
女の私には未来など
I mean,
見え
like,
ません
okay,
で
let's
も
hide
現在
this.
なら見えます私の目の前で狡猾な二枚舌の詐欺師に丸め込まれ
Oh my god.
騙されたなお盲信している哀れな夫の姿
I thought she was whipped.
They're doing this in front of everyone.
Yeah, I was just thinking
Don't fight
a
in front of the
servant
kids.
raises their hand and it's like, can we leave?
No! Sit there.
妻は家事だけをしてればいい。お前は黙っていろ。
Let me be retarded. Also,
If she says like, okay, you're right, I'm gonna.
any other Silent
gonna-
Hill F feelers? in
Yeah.
chat?
Oh yeah.
We need some feminism up in here.
Yeah. Without another word, Natsuki fell silent, just as Kraus had hoped she would. She was already far beyond anger and sadness, and the emotion that lay on the other side of those was an almost indifferent pity. Kraus, who had been in awe of Kinzo since he was very young, had started to subconsciously admire the way his father lived. Without realizing it, he had come to believe that he could only be recognized as a man in his own right if he surpassed his father. However, Kinzo had been a mad genius, the likes of which had never before been seen in the Ushirimiya family's long history. The talent was a gift from the heavens, and it wasn't genetic, much less something that could be learned.
Is that the end? Oh.
To give the two of them a chance to talk alone, Natsuhi told the servants not to tell anyone about Kinzo's death, and they left the room for the time being. Okay, so this is where... Yeah, this is where I'd say that's the end of the scene.
Okay.
Okay.
Why did Kraus to her bedroom? What is the wife gonna do in the bedroom with her husband?
Play rocket ships.
Yeah. Rocket ships under the covers. What is rocket ships?
I'm just thinking like what a little kid would call playing with
I see.
rocket ship toys.
I see. Okay.
Play Goo Goo Babies.
Okay.
Wow. Thanks for
Wow.
the stream.
Thanks for the stream, local.
Thanks for the Twitch stream.
No problem. I guess I don't know.
Thanks for nothing, Mannerheim.
Yeah. I don't know. How much of this do you want me to stream?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, like, no one watched.
I just want to play it.
I just wanted to play it. Okay. Screams at you.
Streams at you. Streams at you extremely loudly.
Streams at you extremely consistently and on a weekly, daily schedule. I guess I'm fine with streaming all of it. It's just I don't know. Well, it's up to the other participants, I think.
I basically
Yeah,
don't
I'm
mind,
fine.
except that like it kind of makes me a little more worried when I like have to adjust my headset or I don't know,
You shouldn't care.
move around. That like it
Just-
might bother
Just don't care.
even more people.
Just don't even care.
Because I
Don't
know how
even
much it
care.
bothers you guys.
Even though no one ever says that. Ever. Okay. Anyway, we're done here.
Okay.
Eepa. One Eepa for the road. Okay, bye-bye.
Eepa.
Say bye-bye.
What does
Bye-bye.
what does Shamiko say?
Shamiko.
Shamiko? Actually, that's what Lilith says.
I don't care.
Whatever. Okay, I'm turning it off.